Hey folks, welcome into PostCard Travel TV. I'm Lou, that's Dennis, this is Amy, we are your travel gurus. Today, we're going to talk about a cruise line we haven't talked about much at this point. We're gonna waste away in Margaritaville on a Margaritaville cruise, because these guys just came back from one of the cruises, and you guys really liked it.
We did really like it. You hear different things.
Yes.
So sometimes you just have to go and experience it yourself, which, again, why we do what we do. We go and experience it.
Yep.
And I was pleasantly surprised, actually. The staff, I would give a 10 out of 10, honestly.
Wow.
The staff was fantastic. But what do you think?
Yeah, so we have this saying, we hear all these negative things and we go do it, and it's not.
Yeah.
And we're like, who are these people? I don't know who these people are, but...
Oh, the reviewers online.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the reviews online, people just...
yeah.
So in the simplest terms, it's a very calm, relaxing cruise. And everybody we talked to, age group was probably the majority, 40 to 70, parrot heads, right? A lot of invested in that. But it's a lot of people that want to get away and not have the pressures of the big cruise ships. And I say I never really felt it till we went on this ship that I understood what they were talking about. Because I would purposely ask people, what do you think about the cruise? One guy was a Marine, probably 70, and he says, he goes, this is my 6th time on the Islander, alone. He goes, I love it. It's the most relaxing cruise that I can take. He goes, you want for nothing. The service is amazing. The drinks are great, and the food is great. So now, with that said, so people are probably wondering, okay, it is not Utopia of the Seas, Royal Caribbean's brand new getaway.
Correct.
It's not Icon of the Seas. Forget about that. But you're not paying for that either.
Right.
What you're paying for is a getaway. And it's very simple going out of Tampa. And I will tell you, we've cruised a lot of cruise ships out of Tampa. And I will tell you this, Margaritaville, Margaret here, the best cruise that you can take out of Tampa.
Yes, I absolutely
By far.
agree with that.
Ship-wise, service-wise, food-wise.
Yes.
And I think everybody is going to back me up on this that have been on that ship.
I would absolutely agree with that. Now, it's not without some little hiccups.
Right.
Now Dennis will disagree with me on this, but I think the ship, its hull itself was hot everywhere. The casino, the
Oh, you mean like not enough air
like
conditioning?
temperature hot.
Yeah.
Now, you know how he feels about that. Your wife Kelly would agree with me. We would have to have fans everywhere. So that's a little thing, which that's just, it's summer outside. So to me, it was hot. And the other thing was the check-in. They need to work a little bit. But we spoke with the CEO, and they are trying to work that because they're in Tampa. It's a smaller port.
It's a smaller port.
It's hard for them, but they're willing to listen, and they're going to be changing some things about that.
So, and some of the issues and she's right. So the two things, the cruise ship was a little warmer in spots for people. It was not for me. I'm fine no matter what. It was so I didn't. But for her, I could know that she would be uncomfortable. But casino was cold, and the check-in thing is not entirely their fault. The terminals at Port of Tampa are not up to the new standards like Miami and Port Canaveral, where all the big money is that they dumped in to make them smooth. Facial recognition going in, real quick check-ins and stuff like that. They're older terminals. So
they are.
But everything was exceptional. It was way better. As a matter of fact, I said, I tried to find something wrong. I did. I literally tried to find something wrong, and I could not find something wrong.
Wow.
And even the decor, and I say this about the ships now, all the other cruise lines, they can be mad at me, whatever. You got older ships there, and they look older.
Yeah.
You can see the dating on them. You cannot see the dating on the Margaritaville.
ship.
Even though it was an older 2,000-year ship from Costa, which is a Carnival ship.
Yeah.
They have spent the money and the time to make sure that it was fresh, it was bright, it was vibrant.
Yeah. I saw some of the photos that you guys had sent me, and it looked amazing. Like the colors.
Yes.
Like you really felt like it was tropical. You know what I mean? You got that like right off the bat. So you guys left from Tampa. What was the itinerary? Where'd you go?
Key West, Freeport, and then Nassau.
Did you get off the boat anywhere?
Key West.
Key West.
We did. Other than that, no.
Key West was great.
We've been there 100 times.
I know.
And we were kind of busy. We were working too.
Yeah.
But Freeport, we've been there several times. We've been to Nassau at least 60, 70 times at least. Love them, but we just had other things to do and work, and not to mention a lot of people get off in those ports.
Yeah.
Key West, you have to absolutely get off. That should be 100% of the people off the ship, because that Key West is. I'm changing because we had one of the lightning things that you did in your favorite port, and I said Nassau.
Yeah, you did.
And I forgot about Key West. Absolutely, Nassau's 2. Key West is #1.
I haven't been there in a long time.
Yeah.
Oh, from the cruise ship, it's just a whole different experience. Because first off, you're not driving everywhere. they dump you downtown.
Right.
You walk 1 block here,
Right,
2
the end of
blocks
Duval
here,
Street, yeah.
you're at Sloppy Joe's,
Yeah.
you're at Conch Republic restaurant. Yeah.
And I do have to say, I thought it was going to be a lot of Jimmy Buffett decor and parrot heads. I'm younger, so I didn't really, of course I know some songs, but I didn't grow up being a parrot head or anything like that.
Right.
And actually, it was very subtle.
Right.
Reference.
Like they didn't force it on you.
Like it's not this huge thing. I expect to be all this stuff, and it was not. It was very, like you said, tropical, laid back.
Yeah.
And the other thing is the music. A lot of music on these newer ships is like techno.
It's like techno thump,
and it's loud. And this was country, 80s, Jimmy Buffett songs here and there. But it was just a great experience. I have to say.
Yeah, it's like you go
really
if you went out to a nightclub in Miami, New York City, or something. You're expecting 20-year-old, 30-year-olds in there with this type of music. That's what normally you hear on the pool deck.
Yeah.
This was Jimmy Buffett. This was country music. We heard Morgan Wallen.
Yeah.
Heard Three Doors Down. Right?
Wow.
3 Doors down. So a really good variety of music. It was fair to everybody. And it was not overbearing anywhere you went.
That's one of my biggest complaints on some of the newer ships is this.
It's loud.
It's not just loud, because you know what they say, if it's too loud, you're too old.
Yeah.
It's not just that. It's sometimes just the type of music, or just it's not the right vibe for what,
Correct.
I don't need to be party. We only got 30 seconds.
So you're right about the thing. It's not just about too loud. It's just that we want to talk. We want to go to a bar and have a conversation.
Yeah.
When you can't do that, it's too loud. Have that in a nightclub, that's fine. Not at the bar.
All right, so we're going to take a quick little break right now. When we come back, I want to talk about your room and see what you thought about that, because that's a big deal for a lot of people. And we'll talk a little bit about the cost of this and what it's like going on Margaritaville out of Tampa, which is, it's about time we had a really good cruise out of Tampa. Okay, so you guys stay right there. We'll be back right after this quick little commercial break. Welcome back into PostCard Travel TV. I'm still Lou, this is still Dennis, and that's still Amy. We were talking about the cruise that these guys went on recently on Margaritaville. And had an amazing time going out of Tampa. Now, I want to talk about some of the other things, the other aspects of it. Let's talk about your room. Because, for a lot of people, they worry about that. Dennis, what's going on here?
So we had what's called an extended balcony. What that usually means, a little bit more room, obviously. But you can usually put a recliner out there. So you can have one of the recliners and then 2 chairs on the table, which is exactly what we had.
This is nice.
Forward, it was very nice. Well, this is what we're talking about. You don't see the dating.
No, it looks really new. I like the decor.
The decor is good.
I love
That's
the decor.
a big balcony.
Yeah,
it is.
It was really with 2 chairs and a lounger.
So
that's a lot of room, actually.
One of the things, if you just noticed that this is one of my pet peeves. What I like about the older ships is that the rail's a little lower.
Yes.
And it's more relaxing when you sit out there as an adult. For kid reasons, I understand why they
go
moved
higher.
the higher. Yep,
Yeah.
That one is, as you can see, it's lower.
I don't know why that room looks
I
huge.
love the decor, the little pillows, because I'm a big pillow person. Dennis cannot stand when I have too many pillows. But I love the pillows, and don't look at all the big suitcases that I take.
So some big suitcases.
Yeah. So
yeah, but I like the colors that they chose.
Yeah.
I like everything about that. I mean, it's just you know what? It's I didn't expect it to be that nice, to be honest with you.
I mean, with the decor in the cabin, I think it's one of my favorite decors. Like, see the little flip flops.
Yeah.
I mean,
they did the touches. And what I was trying to say in the last segment is that for the best cruise out of Tampa, as far as the most relaxing, simplest, cleanest, it was just very simple and relaxing. And you saw that room, and you'll see some of the other pictures on the ship.
Yeah.
So nice. It's so good.
Yeah, and our cabin steward would write little notes to us on the mirror, like it was 4th of July when we were on, so happy 4th.
Nice.
It was just really nice. We just really had a good time.
The vibe was great.
So here's the big question I'm sure everybody at home has got right now, which is, what'd that cost you?
Oh, okay. So the cruise, it's lower price than most of the cruise lines out there.
Yep.
And they do a really good special for military and first responders. They're really the best. Norwegian's second because they have a really good deal, 10% off, but they're a lot cheaper. You actually they cut the price down to almost zero, and they just pay port fees, taxes, and if you order a drink package or whatever. So that's a really good deal.
So if I'm just some guy coming off the street and I want to take a cruise on this, what's a range like with these guys?
So 16 to 22 maybe.
On a 4-day.
4 or 5
4 or
days.
5 days.
5 days.
5
But you're going to
days.
like 3 ports and stuff.
So
Yeah,
I
6,
just
7
priced for someone doing, so they're having a meetup in Nassau with all 3 of the ships
Wow.
for Zach Brown. And I know in another show we're going to talk about
we are.
seeing them. But they're doing this Zach Brown big concert thing. And it was I think it's a 4 or 5 day on that. And inside was $1,600. Now that's a special thing that they're doing.
Yeah, that's a big deal. You're getting the concert too. I mean,
so the range is really good. And of course you add the drink package and you start adding gratuities. It's a little, you're going to add on to it. But I would say they're comparable to any 3 or 4 day
or less.
Yeah.
And here's the other thing. Got to tell them about this cruise. If they do some specialty cruises, and this is one we need to talk about because going to New Orleans for Mardi Gras.
Oh, yeah.
It's
hello.
overnighting New Orleans 2027 February.
Kelly says she's in. She's talking to me in my ear. She's in.
She's in.
Can you imagine being on the Margaritaville Sea Islander?
I'm imagining it now.
Margaritaville Sea Islander out of Tampa.
All right, wait a minute. Earlier you were talking about the food.
We will show
Okay.
pictures of our food. But we do have to talk about the food. In the dining room, I would say that on the menu were not your typical cruise menu. They had, what was the one that Dan really liked? It was the...
Enchilada?
No, it was the seafood gumbo they had.
Yeah, seafood gumbo.
I mean, they
with
had
spice to
different things that you normally probably wouldn't see on a cruise ship. Sometimes it's the same old thing.
Yeah. Well, so here's the interesting thing. And you guys not being like huge Buffett fans, there are things you might miss. Like for instance, he has a song that is I'll work for gumbo.
Oh,
so
okay.
that's a line from one of his songs.
So that's...
there's a restaurant that's called the Hemisphere Restaurant or something like that. His plane was the Hemisphere Dancer, and Dennis had a story about his plane. So it's interesting how they kind of weave that stuff in there.
Sprinkle in any little.
It's not over the top, so that just what Amy said. It wasn't always over the top, but like the tables in a casino, they had the Margaritaville thing. And then you're talking food, though. We forgot. The biggest thing is everybody wants to know about the cheeseburger.
Oh yeah, the
cheeseburger in paradise.
Yeah, cheeseburger in paradise. Yes.
So let me try to, if somebody's been on Carnival, want Guy Fieri's burger, smash burger, very similar to that. Some people say they like the one on Margaritaville better. But you can get it any you want. Double smash burger, single smash burger. They have the fixin' tables. It was unbelievable. And I got video of that and pictures of them taking fresh, like a ball of meat like this, and sticking it on the grill and smashing it down. Fresh, clean, delicious.
Their pizza, I would say, is the second best at sea because we really like MSC pizza a lot. But their pizza was the second best pizza I've had on a cruise ship.
Really?
Yeah.
Now that's a rave when you hear that. Holy cow!
Everybody said that. Though.
Yeah, everybody said that, and that's
the
why
crust
I say
had flavor.
We were pleasantly surprised when we
pleasantly
went on this.
surprised.
That what we
Can you get the pizza like 24 hours, like on some cruise lines? Or is
no, they
is
didn't
it...
have food 24
till like
hours.
3 or 4 in the morning, unless it was room service.
I mean, that's almost
That's
it is
pretty
almost
good.
yes.
3 or 4 o'clock in the morning.
But they did charge for room service, which was a little pricey. We tried everything. I think they do that because they are a little smaller ship, so they're trying to cut down on people wasting. But
it's pricey. More than like others just charge a fee, $9.95, $7.95 for whatever. They charge per thing. So if you got a burger, it may have been $8.
Oh, there's a surcharge on it.
Yeah, it's a surcharge on delivery. But everything was not like the room. We've had room service it's like room service.
Yeah.
This was like stuff right off the grill, stuff fresh.
Yeah.
Hot,
right,
big meals.
Well, all right, we're going to continue with our talk here, our discussion about the sailing on the Margaritaville cruise line in just a moment. And also, I almost forgot, we have to talk about the drink of the week. So stay right there. We're going to take a quick little commercial break, and we'll be right back here with a little bit more of Postcard Travel TV and Margaritaville in just a moment. And welcome back into Postcard Travel TV. Still Lou, still Dennis, still Amy. We have been spending this entire show talking about Margaritaville at sea and what a great time that Dennis and Amy had going on the cruise ship. Yes. But we're going to talk right now about something else, and that's the drink of the week.
Hey guys, it's Dennis from Postcard Travel Planning, and we're on the beautiful Margaritaville at Sea Islander out of Tampa, and we're at the Hemisphere Bar. And you got to see this because we're doing the drink of the week, and this is a good one. A frequent flyer. We got an amazing bartender here.
Hi guys.
There you go.
All right, welcome to Hemisphere Bar. My name is Linga from Bali. So today I would like to make frequent flyer.
The frequent flyer.
Frequent flyer.
All right, I'm excited about this because it's got Grey Goose in it.
Yes. Great.
And you can't get this at home, so don't try this at home. Wow, that's nice. Yeah, you can't do this at home. And most of the bartenders at home in America can't do this anymore. Some, you got to find the right ones. The art of doing drinks professionally like this. Oh wow.
Goes this with Grey
It
Goose.
looks like an adult drink because I like vodka.
Pineapple.
Pineapple. We're gonna ask the CEO to give you extra money because you're doing double time work here.
Double time. That's cool.
It's called overtime with a bonus. That's what we need. We need to get you a bonus, like a free night at the steakhouse and drinks, so you can relax one day because you've gone the extra mile.
All right,
This
ready
is-
for the shake?
We are ready. Yeah. I mean, look at that. I'm gonna bring Amy down here, my wife. She is going to want to see. Slow motion. Oh. All right, guys, remember to join us on Binge TV Sundays from 11:30 to 12 for the latest travel information and updates. All right, there we go. We appreciate you. And still not done. Got it. Oh, that's it. And this is the frequent flyer, which,
Frequent flyer.
cheers. This is gonna be good. This is my drink, so I'm gonna drink it.
Again.
Again. I don't know how we do that every time. That's 4 times. All right, we appreciate you. Remember
you so
to
much.
join us on Margaritaville at Sea, Islander, out of Tampa.
Fins
You wanna
up.
go- fins up. You can also go out to Palm Beach, and a brand new ship is coming to Miami, the Beachcomber. All right, join us. Thank you, sir. We appreciate
Thank you.
Bye. Have a good day.
Wow, Dennis, the frequent flyer. A drink near and dear to my heart just because that's what I am. But
That is
tell
true.
us about this.
So, and I learned this from you, Hemisphere Bar
Yep.
on the cruise ship, and we had a great bartender.
Yep.
That's his airplane, which is why it's all
Jimmy's,
the flying.
not mine.
But, yeah, it's his airplane. It's not his airplane. Could be your airplane.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why everything was piloting. I'm a pilot, and I should have known that, and I actually know that plane very well. But with that said, the drink of the week. We're frequent flyers, so it's a Grey Goose drink. So you got me at vodka.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, I got to have this. And the bartender, Linga, with the double GA from Bali, he's one of the best, and you're going to have to watch it. Or you are watching it.
Yeah.
I did
they've
watch
already
it.
They already watched it. What a great drink and a great bartender. But so what else is in that? Chipotle syrup, mint, pineapple, hibiscus, shaken, poured in that glass, and it was delicious. Absolutely delicious. I would, and the bartender was.
I did not try it. You know how I am.
Oh, okay. I was going
No.
to say. I was looking at you, wondering what you
No,
thought about
I
it.
did not try that drink.
It sounds delightful. I mean, you know, that's what I love about all the different cruise ships have all these different drinks that you can try and all the bartenders.
And so I would compare this bar to Alchemy Bar on Carnival. Trying to think what's on. It's where the specialty drinks where they do the extra touch.
Nice.
It's a something flavor. We tried 4 different drinks there, and every one of them I would have at least one and enjoyed it. Would I have more? I would have more of that one. I would have at least 2 of those.
Nice.
So good.
All right. Well, so knowing this now, we covered the rooms, we covered the food, we covered the drinks. Amy, as a travel agent, from that perspective, would you recommend Margaritaville at Sea to a client?
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, before we tried it,
Yeah.
you know, you didn't know because of the. Yes, we liked it. No, we didn't. You know, there's so many back
weird
and
reviews
forths.
that
It was
you see,
weird
yeah.
reviews. But experiencing it, absolutely, I would recommend it.
Really?
Like Dennis said before in the last segment, it's a great ship out of Tampa.
Okay,
it's a
but
great option.
you said that if there was one thing that you would recommend to someone going on the cruise as an add-on,
Yes.
that means it's time For Amy's add-on.
Yes.
Okay, what is it?
The one thing would be the Express Pass, because we had talked about how hard it was to get on the ship.
Right.
And they are one of the only cruise lines that we have experienced that stick to the boarding time. So you always sign up for a boarding time for real. Stick to it.
You wait outside.
We got there, I think at 11:30. No, we got there at 11. Our boarding time wasn't until 11:30. We had to stand outside.
Wow.
In the summer, in Florida. So, of course, I started my trip off not very happy. But if you had that Express Pass,
you just go right on.
Yes.
And so, all right, is there an expense for the Express Pass?
Yes, there is an expense for the Express Pass. We'll put it up for you, but it is well worth. I don't care if it was $200. I would have paid it, not to stand out in the hot tub. Dennis wouldn't have paid that, but I would have paid that.
And back to the terminal, that terminal where they were in the port of Tampa, it's not a big terminal. It's not like going to Miami with the brand new supersize where you can put 1,500 people in there waiting in the air conditioners. You can't do it.
Yeah.
It's not the cruise line's fault for that.
Yeah.
But the Express Pass, very low
Yes.
price. You need to jump
Totally
on
worth
that
doing.
early.
Yes.
All right.
Because they sell out.
We're out of time once again this week, guys. So I guess from all of us here at Postcard Travel TV, big thumbs up for Margaritaville at Sea. If you're interested, go to the URL you see on the screen right there and talk to Dennis and Amy and book a cruise, okay? Until next week, we're going to be right back here on Binge TV at 11:30 next Sunday. We're the team from Postcard Travel TV. We'll see you then.